here's something I wanted. You boys are still drinking and everything. I noticed this recently, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So, like Jägermeister is probably. I loved Jägermeister when I was drinking, but it's known as kind of one of like the trashier drinks.
Yeah, you like drink it when you're in high school and college.
Right, and it's like sticky, and when you wake up after drinking it, it's like, oh, everything is like whack and shit. In their logo, there's a cross, like the cross Jesus was nailed to, and it's like. Why in a logo for like and again, I don't want to say trashy because I did love Jägermeister. I love the branding. I love all of it. But like, did you ever notice that, Amy? Look on the, so you see above the deer or whatever that is, like his antlers, there's like a crawl. Like, why getting
I've
absolutely
never looked at a
shit-faced?
Jägermeister bottle this hard before.
Why would you make getting shit-faced like religious?
They're, trying to appeal to the masses.
I think that turns off a lot of people.
You think?
Yeah, especially when they're angry and drunk. I would think a cross is not what everybody wants to see.
I'd actually rather a poll of how many people have actually noticed that. How did you notice that?
I just saw the logo and I was like, that because you know what it is? What's that thing called, guys? The something effect where like things change, like the Bernstein Bears.
Mandela.
The Mandela effect, where I was like, that was there when I was drinking Jaeger. I used to drink Jaeger every fucking night.
What about the Bernstein Bears?
This is a lot to get into.
Is there penises in their drawing?
What about the what bears you said though?
The Bernstein Bears?
I think that might be the right way to say it, right?
As opposed to the Bernstein Bears?
Right.
The sweet Jewish family that lives in a tree?
The Bernstein Bears. So there's something called the Mandela effect, which is like we think about things from 20. And if I'm explaining this wrong, guys, let me know. We see things from 20 years ago, and we're like, no, when we were kids, that's not how it was. And some people are like, we slipped into a different dimension, like whatever. Is that about it, guys?
Basically. I think it's Berenstain Bears is what the...
Berenstain Bears?
Yeah.
Well, before we move to that, can anybody explain why there's a cross on the Jägermeister logo back there? Maybe we Google that too. What the fuck?
Maybe the owner of Jaeger is religious.
That's exactly what I was going to say, yeah. I mean, that's all I would think.
That's a wild drink for a guy who's religious to make. Because it is, I mean, Jaeger is one of the things that makes you really want to fight. The cross on Jaeger bottle is a reference to the Christian patron saint of hunters. Huh. So you just get drunk and go hunt?
It's, it's an ode to that guy.
That's what we drink.
The number one hunter.
But if you were waiting in a fucking tree and it was cold to like kill something and you had a little Jägermeister, ooh, that'd be nice. But you're probably going to miss your shot. But what can we go? So can you show Jamie the Berenstain Bears?
Berenstain Bears.
Real quick, Jägermeister translates to master of the hunt. So that's what the whole hunting
Jägermeister.
Which is also weird because what can you hunt better when you're drinking fucking Jägermeister? Unless people were taking like one shot of it and it like got you right, Because
that's like when I was in New Zealand, there was a late night place to get burgers called Ferger Burger. And we would go out drunk, and when we would come out of the bars, I'd be like, Ferger Burger, because that's where I wanted to go. And apparently that means muff diving over there.
Where?
In New Zealand. And I would be screaming it in the streets.
But that would be like you screaming at McDonald's and be like, so that means something else.
I don't
they
know.
had to know what you meant.
I'd hope.
I think they knew what you meant, Yame.
Just saying.
So the Bernstein Bears, when people, can you do like the...
I loved the Berenstain Bears.
Can you show Jamie like the close-up of the name?
Bernstein.
Because it's hard to see from here. Yeah, see?
The Bernstein Bears.
It's like the
Berenstain Bears.
Do you remember it that way, Yame?
The Berenstain?
Yeah,
no.
like that. Right. You remember Bernstein? How do you remember it?
How did I say it before? Now I can't say it.
Right.
You
Mandela.
said Berenstain.
Berenstain. The Berenstain Bears.
You just got Mandela'd.
Wow, I've been Mandela.
What are the other Mandela things? What's some good Mandela effects?
There was one about, what was it, Sinbad being in a genie movie, but that was recently proven that he was actually in one.
Really? Wait,
Sinbad was super tight with Jim?
Really?
Yeah, they were good friends.
What was the Looney Tunes one? If you go back to the photos.
I think it's the way it's spelled.
Oh, yeah. If it's T-O-O or T-U.
Oh, I would think T-O-O, but I have no idea.
I think it's named after when people thought Mandela died in prison, but he did not.
Oh, right. Yeah. And what are there? So yeah, did you? Sorry, I took you off of the other common ones. I don't know. I feel like everybody's gone over this already too. It's a little boring, but Shaggy's Adams. Oh, that he didn't have one? I would have thought he had one. Mickey Mouse suspenders. He didn't have them, but you thought he did.
I feel like the Scooby-Doo one is because the guy in the movie did, right? Didn't the guy in the movie have a big ass Adam apple?
So there is some cartoon character who did have a big Adam's apple. So I think when you see that skinny neck, you just think big Adam's apple. Sinbad never played a genie. Tony the Tiger, what?
He has a blue nose, not a black nose.
Oh, come on. This is getting a little.
He did play a genie though.
Oops, I did it again. Headset. What is that?
Jif, not Jiffy.
Oops, I did it again. Headset. What does the small writing say, Zolo?
People think Britney Spears was wearing a headset microphone in the video.
This is getting ridiculous.